%100 break! Ready when you are. Trickier to crack. Time for a fun. Nap time. Time for a fun. This is double speed.
Let's go. Yeah.
Time for a fun.
This is our chance. Rules are made to be broken.
Time for a shot. Nap time. Time for a fun.
Yeah.
Time for a fun.
Let's make it quick.
Combat me. This is double speed.
This will strengthen our position. Fighting is meaningless.
Told
The
you I could
truth of
fight.
life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Told you I could fight. Tough luck running into me. Phew!
Let's go. Yeah.
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Found your weakness.
Scared yet?
Who will it be?
Everything is
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's make it quick. Yeah.
No manners.
It'll take more than that. Who will it be? This is our chance. Let's go. Can't stop the rock. Can't stop the time for the
Keep up!
Let's make it quick.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Let's go. Yeah.
Turn it up!
This is our chance.
You're annoying! Keep up!
This is our chance. Yeah. Ready to lose your sight?
You can fight it, or rock with it! My turn!
Enemy ahead. No harm
with
in
you.
trying.
Shift the balance. Help me improve. Strike with heart. Let's be friends. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Let's begin.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Welcome, customers. Yeah! Blade and flight.
Leave it to me.
Hope you're prepared.
Let's be friends. Yeah! Fight is fun! How many can you block? Strike with heart.
Is that all?
Welcome, customers. Yeah! Time for swordplay. Practice is over. Swords descend.
You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Victory by the blade.
High flame.
Help me improve. Blade and flight.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Let's be friends.
Stay back, Clara. Hide.
Yeah! Strike with heart.
Stay back, Clara. Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone too. Mr. Tora. Welcome, customers. Yeah! Blade and flight.
Command.
Is that all?
Talk.
Command.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
1,000 wonders. Fight is fun. Practice is over. Swords descend. Help me improve. Strike with heart. Let's be friends.
Hide.
This ends here.
How many can you blade and flight?
Stay back, Clara.
I'm
Stay back,
okay.
Clara.
Talk.
Stay back, Clara.
I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone too. Mr. Tora.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Welcome, customers. Yeah! Strike with heart. So, swords descend! Victory by the blade. Improve. Strike with heart.
Is that all? Hope you're prepared.
Yeah! Blade and flight.
Fighting is meaningless. Is that all? In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters! The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision! Too late to repent. This ends here.
Time for sword to strike with heart. Swords descend.
I'm still needed. A will forged in ice never falters!
The sword is like water. It cannot remain still.
Hope you're prepared. The truth of life in the sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Is that all?
How many can you block? Time for swordplay.
This ends here. A will forged in ice never falters. The truth of life in the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Blade and flight.
This ends here. I've no interest.
How many can you? Practice is up. Swords descend. Victory by the blade.
We're in trouble now.
Rules are made to be broken.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
In the name of land, a will forged in ice never falters.
Welcome, customers.
Rules are made to be broken.
There's always a weakness. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Hope you're prepared.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Fight is won! Rules are made to be broken.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Let's be friends.
This end. In the name of land, a will forged in ice never falters.
Let's make it.
We're in trouble now. Lend me your strength.
Rules are made to be broken.
Hope you're prepared.
Welcome, customers.
Lend me your strength. Let's go.
Can we talk?
This ends here. In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
Rules are made to be broken.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
A thousand wonders to raise minus one!
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Let's be friends.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Rules are made to be broken. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Enemy situation.
We're in trouble now.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Let's make it quick.
Naughty.
Can we talk?
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Much better.
Welcome, customers.
You'll pay for this.
Now. I'm okay.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Rules are made to be broken. This is our chance.
A thousand wonders to raise yours minus one!
Time for a shot. You'll pay for this. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Rules are made to be broken.
Troublesome. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Let's be friends.
Now. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Better late than never.
Lend me your strength.
Let's go.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Let's
We've
make it
entered
quick.
the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Rules are made to be broken.
We're in trouble now. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Is that all? This ends here. In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Fight is one!
Rules are made to be broken.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Hope you're prepared.
Welcome, customers. Let's go. There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
Rules are made to be broken. Let's make it quick.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
This ends here.
Let's be
In the
friends.
name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Welcome, customers. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Fight is one!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Maybe if I change Peppy's diet? No, I knew there were no pets. After I told Pom Pom, I'll start him on the new diet. Correct. All the cabins they might pass by have been checked. Remember to report to lead researcher Asta. We'll deal with problems outside the base zone later. Huh, it's you. Sorry, this is embarrassing. We suddenly had some stuff come up. I wanted to take care of it before you arrived, but I can't seem to even get a break around here. Never mind about that. Here, this is for you. I made it this morning, and I've been keeping it warm. No, she had pudding this morning. I made it especially for you. I spent a long time wondering what to give you. In the end, I realized I should stick to what I'm good at. Miss Asta loves my fried rice, so I hope you like it too. Sorry it's so noisy here. I wanted to find somewhere quieter where I could get your feedback, but... Miss Asta said that gratitude has to be sincere. It's a shame that I had to finish it up so hastily. Some big shot suddenly decided to visit the space station today. Everyone has been in a hurry since the announcement. They're all worried that a bad impression could damage Madame Herda's reputation. Miss Asta said that the guest appears to be Madame Herda's research partner. If he's doing research with her... look at the time. The guest is almost here. If you're curious, just follow the crowd. Miss Asta and I will be there.
So this visitor is...
Get ready.
Hypothesis. Thought always precedes word. And yet, I can't find the words for this moment. It's good to see you, Asta. I apologize. I'm 4 minutes and 13 seconds earlier than the appointed time. I hope it's not a bother.
Of course not, Mr. Scrollum. Welcome to Herta Space Station.
No need for formalities, Asta. Herta Space Station is where knowledge converges. Here we celebrate the equality of thought. Such collaboration between organic life forms is magnificent and efficient. You're rebuilding the space station far quicker than I could have imagined.
We appreciate your high praise, Mr. Scrollum. Would you like me to show you around? Since the last summit, we've launched several new research projects focused on silicone-based matrices.
Well, that sounds lovely. But I do have a meeting with Herta, so let's put the new surprises on hold for now.
Madam Herta should be in her office. I'll take you there. Right this way.
Sure. And you are?
Hey!
Judging by this fellow's surprised reaction, you must be the one Herta is always talking about. She's quite curious about you, as am I. What is it like to live in symbiosis with a Stellaron? I hope we'll have sufficient time in the future to get to know each other and answer this question.
Sorry, I wanted to show you around, but now I don't think I'll be able to get away. Alright, see you later.
Strange. It should be around here somewhere. Maybe it's hidden in... Huh? Do you need something? If you're looking for the front desk, just... Oh, another fan of Madame Herta's? Well, I'm afraid this portrait's being taken down soon. Wait a second. I know you. I saw you chatting with Captain Arlen just now. You must be the rising star who caught Madame Herta's attention. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Leonard, a cybersecurity engineer here at the space station. You probably know that this place was recently attacked by the Antimatter Legion. In the chaos, the master control system for each zone was paralyzed. Now that the station is being rebuilt, my job is to repair equipment and But during the repair process, I discovered some anomalies. The access records show that a third party other than the Legion invaded while the master... We suspect that it may have been the Stellaron Hunters. It's an elusive group and very... They include a super hacker from Punk Lord. I'm ashamed to admit that I've lost to her once before. A while ago, I discovered her whereabouts during a screening process. I was planning to follow the clues to find more details about her, but I fell into her trap. Can you guess what happened next? She reverse hacked my device, sent out a bunch of spam, made a video game open to the space station, and told everyone that an idiot named Leonard made a big silly mistake. Ugh, I don't want to think about it. Now that everything is calmed down, I thought they'd be on my case already. The silver lining? Madame Herta was generous enough to allow me to continue investigating this matter. Yeah, it was pretty unexpected. Space station affairs are usually handled by lead researcher Asta. This is the first time I've seen Madame Herta give orders in person. To put it simply, the leaders have given me an opportunity. How could I not cherish it? If I can make up for my mistakes and do a good job, I may have a chance to prove myself. This time, I plan to start from inside the space station and see if I can find some clues to trace the intruder's steps. Maybe I designed a decoding program. Look, it looks like a camera, but it's actually a just... That's, I didn't ask you to look at that! Unbelievable! Why would something like this be in the space station? The staff wouldn't even dare scribble on the wall, let alone leave a drop of sweat! So this is what we're looking for? This suspicious evidence? Wait a second. Oh, I see. This is electronic graffiti that appears to represent Punklordian symbols. If I'm not we need to decipher it if we want to find... Ugh, you got me there! I got caught up in our conversation. I wasn't let me think. Maybe I've been under too much stress recently and I subconsciously want a friend. Anyway, if I were to find clues related to the Stellaron Hunters, would... just do me a favor! It won't take up too much of your time. Why are there Void Rangers here?
Welcome, customers.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
This ends here.
Let's be friends.
Yeah! Blade and flight! Time for a buzz.
That all.
A one-time enemy. Strike with heart.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters.
Time for a buzz.
Welcome, customers.
Yeah! Blade and flight!
That scared me to death! Did you see that? It seemed like something popped up here, then Void Rangers jumped out. But look! Just like I guessed, this graffiti is encrypted. If the surveillance camera captured her face. Silver Wolf. It's exactly the same as the... Is this a transmitter beacon? Oh, I see. She probably ran into the Antimatter Legion during the invasion, then used this beacon to teleport the enemies somewhere else. We accidentally activated the beacon again just now, and they were brought back. Jeez! Stellaron Hunters have the beacon transmission that doesn't require a power source and can be implemented solely through computation? No wonder they were able to break into the space station. With this, I'm afraid not even Madame Herta's office is safe. It's not only impressive, how should I put it? She can edit reality as freely as she could edit a program. Sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? I always thought it was fringe science and that nobody other than the masked fools believed it really existed. There's a strange signal nearby. Maybe it's another piece of graffiti. Look, up there! They even put down a question mark. They must be making fun of us. She went towards the base zone. Yep. Disappeared again? This thing keeps cutting out when I'm deciphering it. She must have stopped here for a bit. Let's look around.
Your fake ID info is ready.
Ah, so that's what happened. She sneaked in first, then helped her partner in through the main door. It's a classic hacking operation. Let's see. The registered name is Leonard Collywell. How is this possible? I never noticed that there was an issue with this record. I subconsciously glanced right past it when I saw my own name. She's so cunning. It's an honest mistake! The reaction of any ordinary person is to check for unfamiliar names, right? I mean, who would think to check their own name?
Can you let me have some fun this time? Our last few operations turned out to be...
She makes it seem easy. Is she really looking at the Curio Collection Index? Judging by how calm she is, she must have been in this room for a while. Maybe she was waiting for someone. The graffiti's location is quite interesting. I heard from a friend that the hackers on Punk Lord have a tradition. When they hack, they purposely leave something. They call this the Punk Lord mentality. There can only be competition when there's rivalry, and there can only be excitement when there is competition. Life's a game, and having fun is what's most important. I don't understand that way of thinking, but it seems like this graffiti might have been left behind for us on purpose as a clue. The same thing happened last time as well. I was so close to the target, but got obliterated in the final battle of information. Doesn't help to dwell on past failures. It's more important to do your best with the things in front of you. Ah, she seems to be leaving. Let's keep up. They seem to be heading toward the monitoring room. Another graffiti. They're all different too. She really put some thought into this. Huh? Is this section of the record damaged? That's highly unlikely, but if it's true... Hold on, I got it! It might be an effect from a curio! There was a pre-established folded space here, and no wonder she kept going through the Curio Collection Index. This space is connected to the Stellaron room. Do you still remember it? Huh? What are you muttering? Why would they leave you here if their objective was the Stellaron? With her capabilities, all she would have needed to do was make another beacon. She would have been able to escape... Huh? There's no graffiti here. Ugh, so strange. Did she really leave just like that? She came all this way and didn't take... Oh, they did leave you behind. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. It must have been a terrible feeling waking up and... Oh, me? That's how I feel when I wake up every day. I can't help but feel there's more that they're after. I really hope I can find something that's useful to you. Otherwise, I'll feel bad for having you do so much work for nothing. The more I talk about it, the worse I feel. I should probably find something that I can do. There's a rating pistol here. I wonder what my rating would be. Whoa, look here! There's a strange access log in the rating pit. It looks like the log time occurred during the Legion's invasion. The researchers would have already been evacuated by then. Could it have been her? In which case, she didn't leave immediately. She implanted the Stellaron inside. Could it be that... I just realized something. We need to go... Just as I thought. She was here. I just remembered that Madame Herta has a game cartridge named Punk Lord Mentality in her collection. You remember it, right? It's actually on the list of missing curios. I wasn't able to put the two together before. If the hacker has a I got it! I got it now! Look, in the end, she was so interested in the Curio Collection Index that she stayed in the space station even after her mission was complete. This was what she knew we would be looking for the Stellaron Hunters and used it as her cover. Very... Hold on, though. Something doesn't add up. The Curios are Madame Herta's most prized possessions. All the visit requests are sent to her office from the computer in the main control. Some researchers tried to gain access to the Curios for research purposes once, but they didn't get proper authorization. You got me there. But we should go and check the main control room. Wait, don't move. Oh, I get chills just looking at the space. Just perfect. Not only did she shut off all the access logs, she shut off all the terminal transmissions too. Let's focus on the I am curious though. She paused the terminal transmissions, but didn't touch the local data. As a Stellaron hunter, she leaves the Stellaron behind. As a hacker, she doesn't delete the local log. There's an external port here. I'm gonna plug in and take a look. Relax, friend. I've done this
Strike with heart! Swords descend!
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Is that all?
Friends.
Blade and flight!
Time for a buzz.
This ends here.
Welcome, cousin! Yeah!
See? I was right. There was some... Now we can browse through the Curio access logs. Huh? From the way things look, yes. The record show... I'm seriously confused. What did she come here for? She wouldn't have put the graffiti up just to mess... No, if I start thinking like that, I may as well give up now. I have to fully investigate every lead...
believe this, but...
That's not gonna happen. I'll say it again. I don't care what Runmei said to you, but there's no chance we're shutting down the simulated universe.
Herta, I've made my decision. Question. What have we invested into this project? Hundreds of system hours, the resources of an entire planet, and the most advanced technology in the entire... And what have we gotten in return? Unknowns, confusion, and a series of errors. In the beginning, we defined the simulated universe as a miniature world that could be used to discover the traces of the eons. But now, it's become something far removed from its original purpose.
The simulated universe is bound to make errors. You said that yourself, and that's exactly what we're experiencing. Why is that a problem all of a sudden?
I adore the vast amount of knowledge, but I cannot accept that the simulated universe remains simply a pending contract waiting to be attended to. Herta, think about it. How many surprises has this project given you? And how many did...
The simulated universe never disappointed me. You are what disappoints me, Scroolum. Do you really think of yourself as someone so exceptionally amazing? Right now, you're more like someone from the Nitwit Society.
Herta, I don't mean to question you. Nor do I want to deny the hard work you've put forth for this. I just want to give more room for knowledge and inspiration to grow.
That's enough. Leave if you don't want to be part of this. Go tell the other two yourself. Oh, and take your tech with you. I don't need it. I can go find Adrian Taylor, or the red-nosed old man from Epsilon, or even the Intelligentsia Guild. At least they won't quit halfway. Ugh. Scroolum, we've known each other for a long time. This is the first time I feel that you're nothing but a piece of ice-cold metal.
My apologies, madam. This all started with me. I was the one that brought up the request to end our academic collaboration. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Herta or the project. The simulated... However, we have our differences when it comes down to our long-term vision for the future. These differences will often manifest into bias, and bias will get in the way of the formulation of knowledge. Deep down, I want to continue to believe in Herta. The question is whether one should end a collaboration that no longer holds true to its original intent. From an objective standpoint, are you worried about it? Then I'm glad I haven't caused you vexation on her behalf. The emotions of organic life are like tides. It is my fault for not noticing the trajectory of the moon. Let Herta be alone for a while, so she can calm her emotions. It'll be beneficial for our negotiation. As for the simulated universe, if that's the reason you're here... Search. Bonfire in the depths of the woods. A lone stone sword points to the stars. Punk Lord mentality. That is no ordinary... That is a love letter a Galaxy Ranger has written for the universe. Young madam, how much do you know? Conversing with you. It is a planet made of data and symbols. The edges of reality and illusion are blurred in Punk Lord, as are its data. An ether cartridge is a chip that Punklordian hackers use to edit reality. The ways through which a hacker perceives and modifies the world are recorded on the chip. It's a recording of the hacker's life and proof of their existence. The one on the space station belonged to someone truly legendary. He became a Galaxy Ranger by accident, and spent many long years traveling among the stars. He encountered countless fascinating individuals and saw wonders with many of the records and details recorded therein are beyond the knowledge of even the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild. That is why it became part of the masses of calculation data for the simulated universe. Yes, no need to worry, my friend. It's, as I said, it is a very important reference for the simulated universe. That is why its data has been extracted and added to the... Herta was probably impulsive and added the cartridge into the simulation without telling anyone, resulting in the item being... I understand your concern. If the individual in question did indeed try to hack into Herta's office, then the simulated universe is undoubtedly her next target. As such, please allow me to offer my limited abilities to assist. As you already know, the simulated universe will be shut down. Yes, this is the last chance. By way of apology for shutting down the simulated universe, this is my recommendation. Please take your time.
Time to log off. Head back.
Did you hear that? I was so scared. The simulated universe? Shut down? Wait, this isn't my fault, is it? If I'd been able to stop the enemy's invasion... This is terrible. I feel like I'm incapable of doing anything. Still, beating myself up all the time won't help either. We're here for the cartridge. Having heard what Mr. Scrollum said, you're entering the simulated universe to continue the investigation. I'm afraid I won't be able to accompany you. I'll be helping Mr. Scrollum monitor the system's internal data flow from the office. Ugh, I'm so nervous. Anyway,
Well, madam. Please, ask away. I welcome all forms of curiosity. Yes, there are other concerns besides those I've mentioned. I believe that the miracles inside the simulated universe have the right to grow and develop organically. The will of others shouldn't be imposed upon it. Just the more Herta tries, the further she moves away from the universe that she had hoped for. Conclusion. The endless iterations of the simulated universe are wearing down her talents, day by day. I hope to free my dear friend. Nevertheless, I must also clarify that this is my opinion alone. You should form. They are a group that carries a balance scale with them at all times. They believe all the justice in the universe needs to be achieved through... That was the most suitable way of They are directed by the path of the hunt and are always accompanied by song and the sound of horns. They pursue justice for the individuals and groups they encounter along the way and shower them. However, all stories come to an end, just as they disappeared from the spotlight long ago. There is a group of life. They are compiling the languages, thoughts, and even emotions of the entire planet into symbols that even inorganic life forms can understand. You see, in the vast sea of data, life exists only in one form, a line of code. Whether it's a butterfly, a whale, or even you, the length of that line of code dictates the boundaries of what the... Please, it's only a metaphor. Very well. I will be sending you into the simulated universe using an... This will help us quickly locate the cartridge in the vast sea of data. We'll start with this data link. Now, Young madam, are you all right? That's the communication module doing its job. Herta often speaks of it as an expensive and impractical function. She often shuts it off to However, I maintain that the voice carries greater emotional charge. You are now inside the data link of the ether cartridge. Look. Hacker? Oh. Conclusion. That is a holographic record that the simulated universe has created. In here, you were right. The enemy's invasion has spread to the deepest parts of the simulated universe. They were only a hair away from the ether cartridge's data link. What we are seeing are the projections of what happened in the... Young madam, please stay still. Allow me to see what I can...
Hey, you. Where?
I initiated the simulation flow. This is just a record of... Please listen and don't interrupt her. We may be able to find out more of what we need to know.
First off, I'm not obsessed with it. On Punk Lord, the stories of the cartridge are no different from textbooks. I'm not interested in something that everybody already knows about. Secondly, it's not some kind of video game cartridge. It's an ether cartridge. It's the second pair of eyes, second brain, and second heart of the hacker. Do you understand what that actually means? With that cartridge, if a guy went to a movie premiere and bought some mixed popcorn, you'd be able to know the flavor of the fourth kernel he picked out of the bucket. It's truly amazing. Lastly, I'm gonna say it again. I am not obsessed with it. The reason I'm still rambling about it is to make sure that you know how amazing it really is. Do you get it now, Kafka? All right, let's get going. We have to move quickly. This place is different from the rest of the space station. We're on Genius Society turf.
It is safe to assume that two people enter... Interesting. You are now taking the point of view of the companion. She will react to...
You took the bait. Time for a buzz. Let's be friends.
Yeah! Let's make it... Yeah!
This end.
You took the bait. 1,000 wonders to raise minus one! Can I have fun? Welcome, customers.
Rules are made to be broken.
Fork in the road, huh? Wanna pick one first? Give your beloved instincts a try.
It's a nice thing to have a companion who likes to...
Wrong choice. The correct answer is the path on the road. Not what we're looking for. Ugh, why would Herta put something like this inside the simulated universe? Doesn't she find... Never mind, I miscalculated. Let's...
She's actually on the correct path. She just needs to continue a little further. I trust it. We've met Stellaron Hunter, Silver Wolf. We've fought against one another before. Herta was there as... In Herta's words, it was more like a test than a duel. She would attack, and I would defend. Neither of us gave it our all. She wasn't able to break through my defenses. I never thought our next meeting would take place under these circumstances.
What the? This was the right way all along. Ugh, Herta's got some such...
Seems like we can now...
Oh. to the space station. You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
Let's be friends.
Let's go. Yeah.
You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
Seize the moment.
Let's make it quick.
This ends here.
Rules are made to be broken.
Finally, almost there. There's even a miniature Herta over here. Eesh. A little narcissistic, isn't she? The whole space station is filled with her face. Portraits, statues. Even I was planning on adding a mustache for her, but the spray didn't work. The entire space station feels like it's made of paper, but her portrait is near indestructible.
She's talking about that portrait in the elevator room, no? Herta commissioned me to design an encryption tool for her. That's correct. The ether cartridge data is in the... Yes, that incongruous feeling. She came for the Stellaron, but showed a strong interest in the curios. And just as we found out about the existence of the ether cartridge, she just so happened to show up in the simulated universe. I must admit, this feels less like a chase and more like a chance encounter. I recall a story about Punk Lord. It is said that graffiti is a special kind of symbol there. Hackers see reality as a magnificent game, an attempt to finish the stage we know as life. Whether it be for competition or for joy, they leave a trail in the places they visit. One symbol after another link up to become a long, long journey that writes the game of life. And would this ongoing affair not be part of such an endeavor? Perhaps this is all nothing more than a game she's decided to... In which case...
I'm with you.
Cool it.
100% quick!
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
1,000 wonders.
Fight is one!
Rules are made to be broken.
This ends here!
Can I have fun this time?
Look, we found it. The ether cartridge is here, and it's perfect. There is an unwelcome third party. If what we are seeing constitutes past images of Silver Wolf, then for her to have made it this far would have entailed the disappearance of the cartridge. We can only assume that the facts don't align with the theory. I believe that she was indeed able to hack into Herta's office. After all, even the best hacker wouldn't be able to find a specified target in the vast ocean.
Unless she had someone to guide her there. You want to explain it to her first? I can see the confusion in her...
The final results are on the display table, young madam. Take a closer look if you wish. We have plenty of... You've guessed correctly. The person that stands before you is tonight's... She left herself a back door in the office, performed a proxy hack the moment you entered the simulated universe. I must say, she really is a masterful actor. Misdirection is always the most effective method. The graffiti is like a two-way data tunnel. You can use it to retrace the trail she leaves behind, and she can monitor your progress by seeing which piece... I fear she may well have had the whole thing planned out before hacking the space station. The graffiti and the back door were all in aid of honing in on just the right... I'm sorry. Herta forbade me from disclosing any information beforehand. She made clear that knowledge would not be paramount to this operation, but rather... However, the way I see it, the most important elements were dedication and sincerity. The actions of Mr. Leonard drew the target right in. Well then, were you satisfied, Miss Silver?
Huh. You knew it all along, didn't you? I knew it would be hard to fool you. All that talk you were spouting along the way was meant for me, wasn't it?
It is a joy and an honor to have the opportunity to face off against you once again. Herta said that this cartridge would be able to lure in the biggest fishes in the universe. She was right.
So, the business about shutting down the universe and the argument with Herta was all just an act?
That is up to you to interpret. Herta and I have always been frank with one another. Sharp conversations of that nature happen on a regular basis. It wouldn't be fitting to call it an act. Miss Silverwolf is truly a talented hacker. Not only did she calculate everything ahead of time, she has numerous variables and aces still to play. News of my sudden visit to the space station was probably the only uncontrollable variable in her plan. And with my arrival came the nightmare of shutting down the simulated universe. That would have ruined her plans and all her preparations. You now know everything.
Everything? No. You're wrong about the most important part. You think I came here out of desperation, but I've been bursting with excitement this whole time. Do you know how happy I was when you showed up, Screwlum? I haven't had the thrill of a formidable opponent in such a long time. The Legion is nothing but a bunch of cavemen, and the IPC were a disappointment. Only the Society has the talent to provide me with a fun challenge. Reality is nothing but a game. But what's the point of a game if it can't make you happy? An invitation letter and a challenge letter were sent to me from two geniuses.
You're confident you'll be able to get out of this in...
That's right. And I'm bringing this with me.
Oh, a copy. You completed it while we were talking.
Why else would I entertain so much small talk? You're not the only one stalling for time. I'm guessing that Herta is hiding in a corner somewhere, trying to pull off a reverse hack from where I hacked in. You, on the other hand, are responsible for taking me head-on, just as you did last time. And I'm looking forward to it. How do you plan on stopping me this time? Are you going to turn the simulated universe into a black box? Or are you going to work with the IPC and put together a cross-galactic encirclement? Screwlum, will I be able to see your long-awaited result will finally be determined? There will only be one victor today. Please, let me have some fun this time, okay?
My apologies, Miss Silverwolf, but none of what you are hoping for.
Huh? Leave? But why? Aren't you trying to catch me? Don't you want to cuff me and exile me?
Your creativity has proven interesting. However, I have nothing to do with your quarrel with the space station. Ergo, I won't stop you.
I'm gonna leave with this card.
That's just a duplicate. Correction, not only is the one in your possession a duplicate, but so is the one here. The real curio was transferred elsewhere at the very beginning. Conclusion. You may share that data freely.
What if I attack the space station again?
It would have nothing to do with me. But I must warn you, it is likely that someone would step forward.
Then, what if I were to destroy...
I'm sorry, but that simply isn't possible. Ether editing isn't capable of destroying an entire unit.
What is the point of this, then? You guys went out of your way to put together this trap, but don't plan on doing anything at all?
That's right. This way, the game that you so carefully orchestrated is now pointless, is it not? There's no point in a game if it's Silver Wolf. I know what you're after. The IPC's shackles won't be able to hold you, and jail is but another game to you. Herta and I came to an understanding. We will no longer enable you and give you what you need.
How boring.
However, Herta felt that this would be too easy on you, and wanted to add something of her own. And that is why, in this very moment, she has reverse-hacked you and located all your interastral network accounts. A total of 76 accounts. A very impressive number. How would it be if the IPC were to freeze all of them? Including all of your game records.
What? Hey, hold on a minute.
And she logged out. How hasty of her. Games are always fun in the eyes of a child, but to an adult, they are but one among many ways of solving a problem. It's about time we were on our way.
A flawless victory! Hope you got a glimpse of Herta. Make sure you never forget about it. I couldn't care less about what happened with the space station, but I will surely repay the favor tenfold to anyone who dares to taunt. I already notified someone at the IPC to freeze a...
Thank you, young madam. And do you have any other question? Her ultimate goal was always the ether cartridge, but she developed an alternative of all those complicated puzzles and If you are referring to the back doors Silver Wolf left behind, don't worry. The space station is not as fragile as you think. Whether it's cosmic warfare or the incident that just took place, they're all within her... Please, ask... Certainly, although Madame Herta and I have our differences in terms... On the contrary, I plan on staying here for a while to see up close what kind of surprises... There is no one answer to that question, my friend. It holds a different meaning for everyone. To sentimental, organic life forms, it could be the first falling leaf in the change of seasons. To the swarm that follows its instincts, it might be the sight of fresh meat in their compound. And for me, perhaps the image of symbols woven together, still able to move the heart. Of course, I've also heard that the answer is nothing more than a medium rare cattle steak, salt-baked Kalia lemongrass, Herman compound milk, and a portion of fried rice prepared by a certain young man on the station. All I need is energy. The form that energy comes in is the same. I would never forsake the delights of the culinary world in the interests of efficiency. Now, it is possible that my joints may need a little lubricant every now and again. Well, young madam, our destination may differ, but there are still countless opportunities for our paths to cross.
So, the reason Madame Herta wanted me to continue the investigation was to lure her out of hiding? Can you believe it? I've just been acknowledged by Madame Herta! I don't have to worry about being fired and...
This chapter has come to a conclusion.
It's gone. It's all gone. They seriously left nothing behind. They went too far this time. Too far.
All right. Stop with the tantrum. You're not a kid anymore.
I am not throwing a tantrum.
Uh-huh. Anyway, what are you gonna do now, huh? Hack an IPC branch nearby and get your accounts back?
If it were just 1 or 2 accounts, sure. I kind of overdid it this time. I lost basically everything. A branch office probably won't be enough. I'm gonna have to make a trip to Pier Point.
What, you're going alone? That's the IPC's headquarters.
Yep, just me. Why? Do you want to come with?
I probably won't be able to. I'm in Elio's next script. Did you forget?
Oh, right. That story doesn't sound like it fits me. You guys have fun.
I hope you have a good time in Pier Point as well.
Don't worry. I've already got an idea. You see that cloud diner just 2 kilometers from here? A few temps from the building material logistics department just stepped in. I'm gonna go and become their friend.
Getting a move on already? I would have thought you'd at least want to spend some time with that cartridge you were...
I told you. I'm not obsessed with it. There's fun to be had along the way. A game is a game, and that's all there is. Time to log off. Head back.
How many can you block? Strike with heart!
Seize the moment! Time for a buzz.
Time for Slade and Flight! Practice is over. Swords descend!
More enemy. Time for a buzz. Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Strike with heart!
Seize the moment! 1,000 wonders! And fight is fun! This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Time for a buzz.
This ends here.
Welcome, customers.
How many can Blade and Flight?
Can I have fun? Time for a buzz.
This ends here.
A one-time enemy. Strike with heart.
Let's be friends.
Practice is over. Swords descend!
Welcome, customers.
Blade and Flight!
More enemies.
This ends here.
Nice.
Strike with heart!
Let's be friends. Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
In the name of Lando, a will forged in ice never falters.
Fight is fun!
Practice is over. Swords descend!
Hope you're prepared.
Welcome, customer.
Time for sword strike with heart!
to log off. I mean, head back.